Hey guys, nice to get good here. We are having a brilliant day today. A brilliant and beautiful day today. Sun's shining, and we're inside playing horror games. You love to see it. Speaking of fucking horror games, so I, in my infinite wisdom, decided that every fall season, I like to play a new horror game, though I haven't played before. I don't play it to completion. I usually try to, but I don't. This game I recently played is no exception to the rule. Alright, cool. I've decided I was going to play Corpse Party for the first time, and I absolutely had the worst fucking time. Like, not even because the game, like, it's a good game. It's, okay, I'm not saying it's a good game. It's a serviceable game. So, Corpse Party, so I got the chapter 2, and I was reading the notations of one of the NPCs of the game. At least I thought they were NPCs. If you know Corpse Party, or at least chapter 2, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. If not, I ate my best friend in the game. I'm glad I'm not famous, so that doesn't get fucking taken out of context. My character just ate the best friend, and, like, it was telegraphed to me because I was reading the notes of somebody being eaten by eating their best friend. I didn't know that I was the person writing those notations, and it was some weird, like, future paradox. I guess the best way to describe it is, like, it's time. That's predestination paradox. Does that make sense? Not to be a fucking weird nerd. I am a weird nerd though, but I didn't think that, idealistically speaking, the notations I was reading about somebody eating their best friend was me eating my eating my best friend. You saw me, right? Yeah, you saw me. Freeze! 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 The quote solid. The snake. Oh. Yeah, so being a huge turbo nerd here, predestination paradox. Things like, oh shit, you. I never noticed my first playthrough. This actually got a lot. I think I mentioned it last time as well. I might be forgetting. I've made so many fucking videos. Oh shit. Come on. Yo, me when I have 4 things of chocolate milk in a day. There we go. What was I rambling about? Yeah, destination paradox. So I don't think that was the intention of the creators of the game. Like, there's a lot you can say about the Corpse Party series. My friends and I were talking about it, and she's like, yeah, that fucked me up. And I fucking totally get why. Because there ain't no fucking way my character just... I get a bad ending for reading a fucking lore. As a horror fan, as a horror game fan, we're supposed to be reading fucking lore to understand the game, so notation reading is part of the fucking part and parcel. And I got a fucking, like, the bad ending for reading the fucking lore. Well, what I thought was lore. I mean, I'm not sure which ending is the worst ending. Like, I heard like there's a few different endings in that franchise. I got 3 of them on chapter 2 on fucking accident because I'm persistent and refuse to die. Usually when I play a new horror or any form of horror game, it becomes my personality for a bit. Oh hey, hand grenade. I missed the twitching corpse in there. So usually when I play any form of horror game, it becomes my personality for like a month and a half. And my friends get tired of it really fast. I don't know if they make Corpse Party my new personality trait. Oh, man on fire. Right. You dead? Aw, he dead. Anything in here? No, there's not. Oh, fish. Oh, hey, that guy was on fire over there. Was that you? I mean, it's cool if it's you, bro. I kind of was hoping it would be you. Let's sell. What do you think we can sell? Just this ruby. Oh, wait, 4 of these. Hell yeah, I'm selling 4 of these motherfuckers. Make our money back somehow. Our shmoney back.
Good luck to you,
Fix the knife. Fix
That's
that.
good.
That's all we really need, really. Let's not save it. Let's get the... I don't like using this as much, but we're kind of in bad spots. Oh, an egg. Cool. Anyway, my personality traits. No. I don't know if I can make this game my personality trait just because I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, right, we need to do the fucking keycard thing, right? Like, usually when I play a horror game like Resident Evil or Silent Hill, you know, my Instagram, not my Instagram, my Tumblr, or even my Twitter, like when I had a Twitter, I'd post memes about that, or at least what I feel about those things. I did it for Instagram. I'm doing for Instagram as well, but I don't know if, you know, post those, I would actually talk about those games. Oh, right. Fuck. What? Oh, that's why. It was that right there. That was a weirdly long hitbox for that. Honestly, when it comes to this game, I think the one thing... like for this game example, I think the one thing about this game I think could a huge improvement is keycards not being... lights not being just reusable whatever. While compared to, like, say, there we go. Like, compared to other, like, fucking horror games, I think the one thing this game, those do well compared to the other games, is, like, I can go ahead and not worry about certain things that don't need to be worried about in the other horror games, like the light. Because I don't remember RE2 having an issue like that, but RE3 and this game have a thing where the flashlight is not... It's only mandatory in certain areas. So it's an automatic thing versus a player-based thing. So if you're trying to sneak up on a guy, you know, you want to turn the flashlight off. Makes sense, fine. But, like, sometimes it's too dark to see in this fucking game to begin with. This fucking thing. Give me one moment to get ready for this. I didn't remember how to do it by heart. Alright, so in order to do this puzzle, you gotta be kind of obnoxious about this thing in the middle here. I think this one's actually a lot easier, thankfully. So what we gotta do is we gotta make sure these all go through here in the middle here, I guess. This one's easy. So now that that's done, we can... Wait. Oh, right, duh. So now that we've done this, what we can do is turn the power on. But as you see, we're missing one. It's the one in the middle here. We're missing this one here. See, now that we have it all on here, we can turn these on, and what's going to happen is we get, like, a system restoration nonsense. It's kind of like... Oh, shit. It's kind of like the, Well, there's no really need to explain it, honestly, other than saying that. So that note we just read is actually about a scope we actually already have. I think I can get it from the merchant because I sold. Hey, fuck you, bro. So these are the regenerators. They are nonsense, and I hate them. So we're not gonna worry about them. The thing about the regenerators I think is actually kind of interesting, or at least kind of cool, is that here it is. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Leave me alone. Is that we need, well, we don't need this, but I just kind of want it. Is we can kind of just avoid them. Like, the other ones you can avoid as well, sure, but not to the best degree. If you are skilled enough as a... there it is. If you're skilled enough as a... I would say a speedrunner, as a runner, you can just go ahead and...
Gotta switch the power over.
You can kind of avoid them for the most part. They actually aren't that hard to kill if you can find their weak points, which is inside of them. However, the best way to have the weak points found is the scope that we need early. We're going to need early later. Oh, you don't get this. Oh, hey, you're actually kind of fat there, bro. There we go. That was weird. It took a while to pen down, and this is why I got this right as well. So once you find all 3 spots, they explode. Like kind of like the boomer from Left 4 Dead. I wonder if that was an intentional reference from the boom from Left 4 Dead. I doubt it. Sorry for the background noise. We have new neighbors moving in, so if you hear like that sound in the background, it's just neighbors moving in. There it is. So now that we have like a few different things going on here, we can't use this key card yet because there's no power, but we actually need the level 2 one anyways. So let's go ahead and see if we have the scope. We can buy the scope from him.
What can I do you?
If not, I might have to find it again. Actually, do I still have the scope?
What you see is what I've got.
Am I dumb? Maybe, but looks like I don't have it here. Let's check my store just in case. Maybe I missed it. I actually don't pay attention to the store. No, I don't have it. That's okay.
Hard times, mate.
So we're gonna go up here now and see if there's a power. I don't remember the part. The one thing I'm not really smart. I don't remember. I'm not really smart though, so that's not an unfair thing to say about myself as well. Is it I need to go up here first or not for the overwrite terminal, or not, or the power's here not for it? So that's going to be this big part of this video is finding this terminal. Wait, over here. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Am I just fucking dumb? Yes, but where is it at? See, this is why you kind of need to fucking, like, flash it at all times sort of thing. It's kind of hard to see some shit in here. It's all good, though. It's all Gucci Meng. So while I look for this fucking thing, you know what? Cut to me, Paul, feature Paul. Cut to me getting it. Or he's close to it. Alright, cool. We did it. Alright, so we turned on the power. So this actually turns the power off for certain places, but turns it on for others. Like you can see. It's kind of actually kind of interesting. Because you see now, the power's on another location now. Which is, you know, just for a reason for them to be spooky and terrifying. So we need the key card one here. So what we're going to do now is... Actually, I was going to go over there to kind of use that, but I know that's not what we need to do. It just kind of feels like a thing you should be able to do in this game. I don't know why. Before we go further here, let's check our... I can't make shit, that's fine though. So once you turn this on, it's activated. We can actually go ahead now. I don't know if we can turn the light power back on or not. So we're not going to. This room kind of reminds me of Resident Evil 1's cadaver room. I don't know if anybody remembers RE1's cadaver room. You should though, it's kind of fucking cool. So thankfully with this, we got super lucky with this one. And most of it is already, some of it already started for us, thankfully. As you see, we're not done yet here, however. So what we got to do is this. One, that's two. But we need it this way. See, that's three. That's five, motherfucker. Five, honestly, kind of did an accident there. You good, buddy? Sorry, my dog sometimes gets up, does a weird like movement, and then kind of sits back down like nothing happened. Oh, I'm glad to have this fucking protein powder here for Leon to get his gains in later. So I think the one thing I think is kind of, it's for like world building, I get it. But I feel like them mentioning the scope early is kind of a tease. Because it's right, I think it's pretty sure it's right in here. Oh no, it's hanging bullets? Okay. But like, why would they need to mention it early unless there's a reason for that? Key card? Let's see here. I think... Yeah, there is a... This is the one you can't dodge. Well, you can dodge it, I guess. But there's no... There's no, like, no point in not fighting this one. Sir. I like how they fucking do the flop like a fucking like how the fucking like Ric Flair. Like it's always kind of feels kind of funny to do. See, it shouldn't be funny, but it is. Yeah. So grenades when they're on the ground do work. It's kind of a not suicide. It's kind of like a. It's. Sorry, I'm gonna place it here. Okay, cool. It's kind of a fool's errand to use a grenade when they're on the ground, because how close they get to you so early and easily. But like, it's not the worst idea you can have. If you have the health for it, you can easily do it and not be affected that much by it, thankfully. Ironically enough, this part of the game makes me feel like it's Dead Space. I think it's kind of funny because Dead Space was inspired by RE4. A lot of horror games in that genre, in that era, were inspired by RE4. Like, it changed the way we look at horror games. Why, yes, he didn't hear us running down the stairs. Why, yes. Oh, fuck. The other guy hurt me, though. I'm glad he patiently waited for me to kill his friend. That was very cool and basic of him to do. Alright, so... Alright. We're doing pretty decent when it comes to what we're doing here so far. And, you know, knock on wood clearly here, but... Let's take a quick item change break here, because I want to move the brown egg over with the golden egg. The golden wind, if you will. And let's eat the fish. I would like to make a wish. If you get that reference, you're terminally online like me. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is go in here, and there is a few things we can do in this room, in that room there. Sniper rifle, very, very poignant to have. So we need a wrench. And the only way to get a wrench in this game is in one of these guys. Thankfully, however, they don't just kind of like break out. That is the one thing I will say about this game, is that they don't just break out of those things right away. They will break out. Spoiler for it's going to happen in like 2 minutes. They will break out of that thing. But in order to them to break out, you have to set them free. You have to follow them, set them free, as they escape from the city. Do I have it? Oh, I've had it the whole fucking time. Oh my god, I'm fucking no, I am fucking retarded. Yes, we will. Oh my fucking god, am I that I am that fucking dumb that I didn't realize it. So it's right here. Oh, maybe. One of these guys has it. There it is. So I'm gonna try to do something here. So give me 2 seconds here. Oh. Okay. So you see how there's 2 of those that like together. Those little parasite things. That's how they regenerate so well. There is a trophy, an achievement in this game for getting 2 at once with them. Let's see if I can do it. Hell yeah! First fucking try, hell yeah! Bro, I am doing... So the good news, you don't have to fight all these. If you want to, you can. You don't need to. I actually don't know if you need to or not. Honestly, I'm only saying no because I don't remember. Alright, now we got this shit free here. Let's go ahead and put the key card in, make it level 3. While we make it level 3, we gotta have some friends with us. We gotta party with some friends here. Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention to in front of me. I was paying attention to the past, the future. So that's kind of why I was paying attention to the future, because they have fucking, they have explodey bits. Alright, cool. This is almost done here. Okay, so you do have to face these fuckers too. You know what? Whoops. Ah, fuck. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's fuck you, game. So they do get on your ass very heavily with all the shit at once here. I like how that fucking missed. You know what? Let's run. This is what I get for trying to be cool. This is what I get for trying to be cool. I died. I was trying to be cool to my cool canon event nonsense, and I got my ass reamed by Rosie Rabbit for it. That's a fucking porn reference. What's wrong with me? I mean, I just thought I have a porn addiction before, so I mean, like, what the fuck knows? Alright, so let's try that again. Let's put the parts on our sniper. Collect this one still. The cool thing about the wrench is that they don't change which one you have it on when you have the wrench in your clasp. So that's kind of the cool thing. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do, let's say, a pro gamer move here, but no. We're gonna go ahead and break these glass. Breaking this glass doesn't do anything, like, it won't wake them up or anything crazy like that. I know I keep saying this shit and it keeps proving me wrong, but hear me out. Oh. But hear me out. The problem I think I have with the sniper in this game, at least, is that this one at least. The sniper is kind of hard to aim, which is why I use the TMP. So the TMP actually isn't strong in this game at all. It's not that strong, at least. However, the TMP is good at one completely cool fucking thing. There he is. Is that it is strong enough to beat these parasite things, and the parasites themselves are pretty immune to TMP fire. Now the TMP can't have the scope, at least I don't remember it when I can't. Dalsim, please calm the fuck down, bro. Dalsim here. They tend to lose track of you. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's because it's to make it easy for the player. I don't know what that's about. But it is kind of cool to have that in your favor. So now that we kind of know where it's at, we can kind of just kind of start firing at the hip. No, we won't. Let's run away. Now that we have these four fuckers dead, this next upcoming death battle should be easier. Should be in the keyword here. Yes, we gotta use the wrench. We have the wrench already. So now that we have the wrench. Sorry, I thought Lewis's key was a shovel. I was confused. I was like, wouldn't it be a shovel? What's a shovel? Why is there a shovel? There is no shovel. There is never going to be a shovel in a Resident Evil game. Mark my words. We will never get a cool shovel moment. Let's take a quick moment here to have our OCD kick in. I actually don't know if I have OCD. I know I keep mentioning having Asperger's syndrome. Because that's the only thing I know I have. But, you know, I can't confirm what I have fully or not here. I'm saying I know what I have because that's what I'm kind of been told I have. So schools are a weird thing, guys. Schools can claim you have some form of mental disability without actually proving you have it. So if you have OCD, if you've been told by a teacher you have OCD or not, it's really just a spitball. And I don't think ethically they're allowed to say that to you. They can say get you tested, sure, but I don't think they can just say you're having it or not. And that's kind of the fucked up thing about schools, though, is that they can just say, oh yeah, Paul, you have ADHD, OCD, autism, the Avengers League of Spectrum Disorders, and you kind of you kind of have to take their word for it. But they don't think they can legally allowed to do that. That's the fucked up thing about all of this conversation now. But since we beat those fuckers earlier, so the reason why I killed those guys earlier is because their grenades do trigger the regenerators to go and activate. And so what we need to do is we need to make sure that they don't do that, because we don't want to fight those fuckers. We don't want to have our pants around our ankles. I mean, unless you're an exhibitionist, then you want that entirely. Oh, we need the keycard still. I also caught up in my fucking nonsense. I forgot to grab the keycard. Alright, now we have a level 3 keycard. We can get the fuck out of here now. So the level 3 keycard's good for 2 things. This and over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pop this pussy on the island Waikiki. But before that, we're going to go over here and get our rifle ammo real quick. Here it is. How much rifle ammo do we have? That's a good question here. Let's see. We have, it's 9, 8, 7. So we are so close to getting the thing we need done here. So we need to do now is get Ashley. Getting Ashley, actually, it was pretty easy to do. But it's called the creep. I miss that era of fucking YouTube and like nerd culture when I was like, Lonely Island was cool and like nobody, people still got mad and trolled, but like everybody still enjoy things. It wasn't always like I had to be hypercritical of my content I consume at all times because I'm gonna look bad in front of people who don't care about me or my best interests. Like, it's so weird that that's what we have to cater to now as like people. Like, we have to cater to like people who don't care about our best interest now. Like, why is that? Why do they cater to fucking John Smith when John Smith doesn't care about what I care about? And it just alienates people who aren't John Smith, and like, my YouTube content's basically just for me, because other than not having any fans, I enjoy this kind of content. So I make YouTube content for myself. You know, Horrorble Survivor is for me. Fighters Heaven is for me. Like, Over the Edge is for me, because I enjoy this kind of content. And that's what I'm here to do, is to enjoy content I enjoy. I don't need to be hypercritical, fine, but like... Oh, there's a merger. So we went in a fucking huge circle for nothing, but it's fine. I want to go ahead and set this up anyways.
Good things on sales.
Here it is. We don't need the wrench anymore, I don't think, but we're going to hold on to it for a moment.
Valuables won't do you much.
Because I think that we need the wrench for one more thing. Let's check it real quick here. Oh no, we don't need any more.
Welcome.
The one thing they do, I think it's kind of neat, is that they give you a little, like, a little fucking check mark, so that you know you don't need anything anymore or not. That's pretty cool. Pretty based of you to do, Capcom. Actually, you know what? We're ending the video today here with this, guys. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Nice to get good. You guys be safe, stay awesome, have a wonderful day today. Peace.